Now, who's more popular? Is it Rishi Sunak, Boris Johnson, or Keir Starmer? Well, that was what a Yougov article was asking. And the article discusses a Yougov study that examines the popularity of Keir Starmer, Boris Johnson, and Rishi Sunak among key voting groups, particularly among those who voted for the Conservative Party in 2019, but have now switched to other parties or are unsure of their voting intentions. The study finds that among the 2019 Tory voters who do not currently intend to vote for the party, Boris Johnson is slightly less unpopular than Rishi Sunak, with Johnson's net favourability score at -33 and Sunak's is at -27. However, there are variations among different voting groups. Among those who have voted Conservative in 2019 but are currently now undecided about their voting intention, Sunak is more popular than Johnson, with Sunak's score at -12 and Johnson's at -23. This suggests that some of the undecided voters may be more open to support Sunak. And among those who have specifically switched their voting intentions from the Conservative Party to another party, Johnson's net favourability rating is better than Sunak's, with Johnson's at -31, but Sunak's a massive -51. Notably, those who shifted to parties on the political right, such as Reform UK, have a net favourable view of Johnson, but an extremely unfavourable view of Sunak. And on the other hand, those who switched to parties on the political left, like Labour, and if you want to add Liberal Democrats there, you can do, have a less unfavourable view of Sunak compared to Johnson. Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, holds a significantly better score among those who have left the Tories for other parties, which could limit Sunak's ability to win back these voters for the Conservative Party. And the article also mentions that some of the Tory voters have shifted to parties like Reform UK, but these voters are less beneficial to the Conservative Party's election prospects compared to bringing back right-wing voters under Johnson. The Brexit Party, well, the predecessor to the Reform UK, only came second in 3 constituencies in the 2019 election, and gaining votes directly from major competitors is more valuable than gaining them from minor parties. And however, the data indicates that Johnson's popularity is lower than Starmer's as well, and it is uncertain whether Sunak can recover substantial numbers of wayward Tory voters, given the popularity of both Johnson and Starmer on opposite sides. Overall, the study suggests that Boris Johnson is marginally more popular than Rishi Sunak among former Tory voters who have switched to parties or are undecided. But the appeal of Keir Starmer on the left and Johnson on the right may pose challenges for Sunak's ability to win back voters for the Conservative Party. Now, I found all that absolutely fascinating. After all, after Spafford's antics while still in power, he still has people who still want him to be their leader. Baffling, isn't it? While on the other side of our Prime Minister is Keir Starmer, who apparently seems to be holding a good sway on those who are looking to vote for a party on the left. So it's certainly going to be a very, very interesting time when the general election pops up. And, well, when we decide to have one, that is. Where's Rishi Sunak going to pick up these votes he needs to win? Interesting. But what do you guys think about these interesting figures? Let me know down below and I'll leave a link to the article. It's interesting, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as it all helps. And if you enjoy things all political, subscribe. What harm can it do? Right, I shall leave the video here, and until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.